Hey guys, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. For this one, we're going to go ahead and talk about the next big banner coming to Global Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new for more content. So, if you guys didn't notice, there was a maintenance last night. Now, there's not a lot of information in regards to like what that really was in regards to. Like, there was just this small data download that came after that. So, pretty much new unit and recurring events and new missions and stuff. So, basically, Kefla, excuse me, however you choose to pronounce it. I mean, apparently, I've been told both are right. So, anyways, Kefla is coming out soon over on the global version of the game. Now, a lot of people have asked recently, like, when she is coming, and apparently we do know that she's coming on the 1st, so really, really soon. Now, she's also a really, really good unit. She also is the leader for the Potara category. Let's go ahead and bounce over to DBZ.space, and then we'll cover some of the other things that they were talking about there. So, I've talked about it before, but alongside her, Ultra Instinct Goku, the physical version, is coming. He's going to be a free-to-play unit, of course. He's acquirable through the Tournament of Power stuff. If you've noticed, they've dropped the rest of those stages for that event incrementally. So he's going to come and, be available for the people to finish farming the super attack of their Int version if they haven't done so already. So here he is. If you guys are just wondering about him, attack plus 80%, and his category, Universe Survival Saga, get 3 additional keys. So he gives 2 key via leader skill, and then 30% attack and defense. So nothing special, but he does have 80% attack, which is actually pretty cool on a free-to-play unit. So he's actually pretty fun to use, to be honest. Like, he's not a bad unit whatsoever. The only thing I would say that kind of sucked about him is getting that, of course, that natural free unit potential system boost. He would be a lot better. Anyways, here we go. Kefla. So this is her stats naturally via max. So max level, and then we awaken. Those are the awoken stats. And that's how she is with orb investment as well. So solid attack and defensive spread. Leader skill is Potara category, gets 2 key, and then 120% attack, HP, and defense. So she is just like the Intelligence Ultra Instinct Goku in that she offers a category leader skill, but she does not awaken yet. Now, one very distinct difference between her and the Intelligence Ultra Instinct Goku, who again is the Realm of Gods category leader who offers 2 key and 120% via his leader skill to his category, the difference between them is that while they both might awaken, I would say it's most likely definite that the Ultra Instinct Goku does. And it's also not as likely that she does. I think she does in the future, but a side thing to that is that she could potentially wind up with Rebirth, while the other one is going to definitely be a Dokkan Festival exclusive because, well, he's going to get Fierce Battle because he's already a Dokkan Festival exclusive, and she actually is not. She is not coming on a Dokkan Festival banner. I'll show you guys the banner that she came on JP with. So, anyways, Gigantic Blast is the name of her super attack, I guess. Immense damage to the enemy and greatly reduces their defense. Now, she's really good because she's able to be an orb changer and a nuker at the same time. She's kind of like that same mold type of unit as Intelligence Rage Trunks, the one that gets, he generates the red orbs, or the Intelligence orbs, excuse me, from the red orbs that Gohan is able to steal the orbs of. So pretty much if you have LR Gohan, you always run him and then Gohan takes all his orbs. But he loses a lot of his viability because people, just kind of use him for that. And it's like, well, he's actually really good either way because he can produce his own orbs and use them to hit really hard. Because he wasn't designed for Gohan. He was designed for himself, and she does the same thing, basically. Passive skill. Changes int orbs to physical orbs. So she's able to change the orbs. That's really good. Attack and defense plus 10% per physical key sphere obtained. She does have a stipulation on it, and that she needs physical key, which really sucks. But at least she gets an attack and defense boost. That's actually pretty modest. 10% is actually pretty modest boost. And then she has a medium chance to evade the enemy's attacks. So she has the built-in Janemba passive. Now, Janemba came out with that, and he was so good at it, but we've seen several units. This one, Kefla, which makes sense because, she basically is Kefla, and then Ultra Instinct Goku as well. Like, they've all come out and become as good or better at it than Janemba. So they've been kind of putting that mechanic in these other units. So, anyways, medium chance to evade the enemy's attacks, launches an additional attack, which has a medium chance to become a super attack. So she has her own part. This is pretty cool about her. She has her own part, which is the changing orbs and then getting the attack and defense boost. But then she literally has Kefla and Kale's passives. Kefla's passive to evade attacks pretty much. She doesn't have like the whole counter mechanic, but that's fine. Aside from that, she also has the additional attacks that can become super attacks. So she's really good. She can do a lot of different things and play a lot of different roles for your teams. And she, of course, can still be on your team if you need a unit for Super Battle Road, the physical version, the super physical team. So anyway, Super Saiyan is a link she has. A lot of times, it's kind of weird. Like Kale, for example, doesn't have that, but she does have it. Battlefield Diva, and then Power Bestowed by God, because she is using Potara to fuse. Fused Fighter, Warriors of Universe 6, and Tournament of Power. Her link set is totally something that's left to be desired, I would say. I mean, she has some common links, Fused Fighter, Super Saiyan, and to a lesser extent, Power Bestowed by God, and Battlefield Diva, depending on if you run like female units and whatnot. But she kind of gets annoying because of lack of like prepare for battle, for example. But you can work with it. And then as far as the Potara team goes, whenever the real Potara leader comes out, pretty much, which is going to be the LR Vegito, but the one thing that's a problem with him is that he doesn't have, Fused Fighter until he actually goes in Fuse. So he's just Goku and Vegeta. These guys and Kefla, they don't work well together in particular. She's changing their orbs for one. She's changing the N-type orbs, which they want, the LR Vegito card eventually. But until then, this is a good problem to have, having the unit. So I would definitely consider pulling for her. So I do want to show, like I said, the banner that she came out with. And forgive me if I sound like any type of sick. I had just woke up, to be honest. So voice is a little groggy. Let's go over to the summons. Okay, and we're going to go down to the Kefla banner, which was going to be just a little bit, a little bit down. Okay, maybe a little more. A little bit down here somewhere. She's kind of old. I still actually don't even have her on JP, to be honest, because I was broke when this banner came out and couldn't pull. So this is a banner that she came out with. It was just her, Kefla, and Kale featured pretty much in the banner art. And then these were the units that were featured. Fit Boo, those three, and then Bergamo. Basically kind of like a Tournament of Power Part 2-esque banner. So, and then the normal banner actually did have the LR cards in it. It had Bojack, it had Trunks. So this iteration will unfortunately not have Bojack because he's not a thing on Global. Whenever, she dropped, his featured banner had already been a thing. So it will include all the LRs. I mean, you can see like literally, I think all of them right here at that time. So they're literally all right here. So if we scroll down just a little bit, Bojack's banner was like right before her. Yeah. So this one ended on, pretty much a month before hers ended. So there was about a month or a few weeks time or so between them. So that's the thing. We'll just have to see what happens as far as Global is concerned. Now, there are a few other things. The Meta Cooler event returns. We're going to go over that one really quick. Fight 10 billion warriors. Power warriors, that is. Basically, this one, I don't really know. Unless you feel like playing these missions where it's like defeat this number of coolers to get these stones, which some people do, which is perfectly fine. No knock against anybody for that because you got to get your stones. I get that. 10 stones total, and then you can get the medals. But unless you feel like doing that, there's not really a lot of incentive. To too much play this mode. Unless you want to get these free-to-play cooler units. I mean, it is what it is. This one or this event, I guess. Unless you want to get those, there's not really much incentive. You need the medals, for example, to Z-Awaken the summonable int meta cooler. But you also can get those from the hero villain event, I believe, on the weekends. So no real incentive otherwise. So as far as this banner goes, or this event, the Yosen Goku and Friends event comes back as well, just the day after Kefla. So this one offers 2 solid free-to-play units, Tarble and Gotenks. So keep that in mind. Gotenks is like a really, really just kind of baby fusion category leader. So that's cool. Definitely for the people that would like to run that team. Now, you're not going to find as many these days SS4 Gogeta friends, I would assume. But, that's not a bad thing in particular to have the option to get Gotenks if you don't have him. and add him to your team or make him your leader. You know, Gotenks' leader skill isn't super good, but Gogeta's is good enough to satiate the need for two, to supplement the need for two leaders pretty much, you know, because we were able to beat events under 70% leaders. If we can get one boosting one, you know, everybody for 150, then it doesn't matter. And then this is the rest of it. Tarble, a solid orb changer, and free-to-play AGL unit. Aside from that, not a whole lot is going on here. You can pick up these currencies right here. These, I don't know what they are, vegetables. And then you can use them in the Baba shop and pick up things like Kais and stuff like that. So gonna definitely be better to play this event. So anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new for more content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you excited for Kefla? I am. We'll drop her soon. We'll have some summons as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Take it easy, guys. Stay good.